Hi, good morning all. I am starting this vlog NCA Plus so that I can help you people uh, free of cost without charging anything. Actually, I just gave my constitutional exam and it was a very pretty difficult kind of an exam, and I faced difficulty of getting notes of like I didn't have any mentor. So I thought that I should start with this blog channel so that I could help you more. उसके बाद we will be coming on to Canadian Constitution. As you can see, the revised syllabus that they have given is from January 2023. Basically, if you'll see, this constitution syllabus is divided into four parts. The first one is the basic concept. The second is the distribution of legislative power. The third is Aboriginal right and the Constitution, and the fourth is the Canadian Charter rights and freedoms. So this is basically divided into four parts. Now I will be explaining this to you, what all are there in this Canadian Constitution syllabus. In the first part, that is the basic concept. The first that is given is source and nature of the constitution. Source of nature of the constitution is basically talking about more of theory part. It'll talk about definition, it'll talk about introduction, as you can see, and it is talking, even if it is talking about the resuccession act that they had back in 1998 with regards to the secession of Quebec. This case is quite important. As we come on to the next part, you can see amending procedures. So, Constitution has basically in 1982 they have added a few amending procedures that is mentioned in part 5. Mainly, there are 5 sections in the amending procedures. The first is section 38, then it's section 41, 43, 44, and 45 of the Constitution 1982. So there are like 5 sections uh, that are important. Basically, they came in 1982 Constitution Act 1982. उसके बाद जो है then we will talk about distribution of legislative power. Legislative power is divided basically between two things. That is, for the first one is the federalism, and the second is judicial review and principle of interpretation. ठीक है. In the first part, that is federalism. Federalism is having mainly two sections, that is section 91 and section 92. Section 91 deals with the federal power, and the section 92 deals with the provincial power. ठीक है. इसके अंदर there are sub topics that are being given, that is property and civil rights, and you can see property and civil rights is mainly mentioned in section 92(13), and then trade and commerce, that is mentioned in 91(2). उसके बाद peace, order and good governance, that is mentioned in section 91, and then there is criminal law, that is mentioned in section 91(27) and 92(15) of the constitution, and then we come to judicial review and principle of interpretation. As we come to judicial review and principle of interpretation, judicial review is mainly divided into three parts. As you can see, the first and the foremost important part is pith and substance. Pith and substance, although the doctrine of pith and substance, a separate topic has not been given under this, but it is a very important topic. I'll be explaining you in the further sessions. And then there is interjurisdictional immunity, and then doctrine of paramountcy. So these are the mainly three important. The first is pith and substance, then interjurisdictional immunity, and then it's doctrine of paramountcy. And as we come to the third part, you can see Aboriginal rights and the Constitution. The first in this part is given the introduction with regards to section 25 and 35. Aboriginal rights. There are a few cases being mentioned here with regards to Aboriginal rights, and then we come to Aboriginal title. That this case that is very important when it comes to Aboriginal title. उसके बाद Aboriginal treaty. There is R versus Marshall. That is a very important case that is there. And then duty to consult. That is Haida Nation. There's this case by the name of Haida Nation versus British Columbia Minister of Forest. This is a case that is very important. And then we come to the fourth and the last part, that is the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. The Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms are basically divided into few sections. The first is section 32. It is a very important section when it comes to Canadian Charter rights. And then there's the section by section 2A, that is freedom of conscience and religion. इसमें दे भी रखा होगा. As you can see, section 32 it is given. Then section 33 is given, that is with regards to override. And then freedom of conscience and religion, that is mentioned in section 2A. Okay, and simultaneously the cases are also mentioned. And then we come to the next section, that is section 2B, that is freedom of expression. And then there's section 7 that talks about life, liberty and security of a person. Then it's equality right, that is section 15, that talks about all these that talks about the equality right, and all these cases are also mentioned with regards to equality rights. Then there's a limitation test, that is section 1. And in this section 1, there is a very important case that is mentioned, that is R versus Oaks, that has been given. And then at last we talk about remedies. And with regards to remedies is basically given in section 24 and section 52. And with regards to the same, a lot of cases are also given. Thank you.